Oh yeah. Okay. Let's go. Let's go to Restream.io. That dashboard. I keep having short-term memory, and that's not good. Okay. Let me hear myself real quick. Let's see. I think I sound pretty. I think I sound loud enough. An adequate noise level. Okay. Now, let me start spreading the word. On Twitter. Let me spread the word on the gram. Start recording. Man, one of these days I gotta get this recording thing straight. Gotta see, be a better way to record than what I have right now. Cause there's like static, I notice sometimes. And I was like looking back at the recording. And it's no good. It's no good. Alright, time for something. Stream time. 9 to 12. Done. Over here, let me add a link. And yeah, I posted stories. I wonder what would happen if I go do the same thing on TikTok, because TikTok has like their own stories now. No. No music. No musica. I'm gonna do like a skirmish through the. No, not TikTok now. Nah, whatever. Cancel. I don't want to do no TikTok news. Alright, well, there's that. And that was just something. Not that I had some sort of reels, but I guess that's what's going on right now. Let me go out like a blister in the sun. Let me go out. Big hands, I know you're the one. Body and beats, I stand machines, I don't even know why. My girlfriend, she started to cry. Alright, let's get started. Okay. Okay. Look at the dashboard. Always. I need to draw the sausage. I just remembered that. And this. Good. Okay. Not as easy. Okay. Yeah, this is gross. Copy paste. That's good. That's great. Let's see. Okay. 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 Mm. Okay. Be right. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, the dog's been taken care of, and I'm back. Okay. Oh, yo, what's going on, Sketch? what's going on with you? I found the cord to my PS4, and now I have access to play Persona 5, amongst other games. So that's pretty cool. Oh, my mic seems lower than usual. Okay, let me just change that. Right now. Okay. Okay, yeah, here we go. But yeah, I found my chords, so I can now play Persona 5. Better. Cool. Yeah. Yeah. And I also have Mafia 3, Assassin's Creed Unity, and Minecraft. I'm only gonna play. Oh yeah, and Red Dead Redemption 2. Would you stream yourself playing it though? Uh, Persona 5. I don't think I would. Like, my schedule. I don't think my schedule allows me to do that at this moment though, because I'm still trying to like set up my pop up, get material to set up my pop up shop, and I'm still missing a couple of things, and I still have like some commissions to do in the BG in the background. Yeah, unfortunate. Unfortunate. Maybe when I'm less busy. I don't know. Like the reason why, like I said, the reason why I stream, like making the comics, is because I'm gonna make this comic regardless. Streaming is just like a bonus. Like I didn't even have time to. I didn't even have time to. What was it? To make a lot of clips. I only made one clip from like last week's stream, and I was low key disappointed, but whatever, whatever. It's just because so many things happened. Mostly a family friend, well, a friend of mine. He had a printer that was laying around, and he gave it to me, and I spent my entire. I was gonna spend like Saturday, working on like video, working on the videos, but I forgot something prevented me. Oh yeah, and I also visited that friend, and he gave me a printer so I can print buttons and prints of art. But sadly, that printer was acting up. That printer was acting up. So I spent my entire Sunday like trying to fix it. And I spent my entire like a large chunk of my Saturday like catching up with him and doing what I usually do, well, commissions and other stuff. So yeah, it's yeah. So ain't no, I get no rest. Well, I mean, I rested a little bit on Sunday. I was supposed to like do that uh what that photo shoot, but that idea kind of fell through. I was ready to go to Charlotte too, um, but the photographer didn't take it seriously. My friend uh, notified me last minute that that she wasn't really taking it seriously. So I was like, okay, cool, thanks for telling me. It was just poorly planned out, and I was like, I don't really need this. So, like, maybe in the future when they want to put me on magazines or they need like some B-roll footage or whatever, I don't care. I'll make it work. If that time comes, work with what I got. Because like I recently found a cool little saying, and that saying is you only need to be 60% ready for when you embark a project. You really need to be 60% ready. Like the other 40% is just learning as you go, I suppose. And I'm like, heck yeah, that's cool. Wait, did I do this? No. Gotta close this gap. So what you been up to, Sketch? I think I'm gonna finish this page today. And it's gonna be super easy. Oh yeah, and there, if you hear some construction going on in the background, that's exactly what it's doing. What's happening? My neighbors is having their roof done, repaired. Ah, the huge. I get ya. I get ya. 3, 4, 5. All right. Ah man. Just looking back at this, seeing if I'm missing anything. Man, I get you, the usual. But hey, I'm almost done with this part. This part of the pilot. And when I'm done with this part of the pilot, I'd be halfway there. And this took longer than I expected. Honestly, like the first part, I think it took like 12 days to ink. Honestly. Like around 12 days to ink. This one took several weeks. Because I guess I was doing the Wallace and Gromit method where I was just laying down the tracks as I go. While in the first part, I was planning it out. I took a longer time planning it out, but this time I'm planning it out and executing in a relatively short amount of time. Okay, let me add. Is her? Yeah, this is her. Let me make it gray. I'm gonna make it 50. But I still need to make some more prints. I need my own little banner. BRB. Okay. Let's see, first time chat. Let me see if I can. How can I? Why is this thing? Why can't I? Oh, here we go. Gotta love bots though. Huh. Bots next. Gotta love bots. Huh. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay. 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 Oh, dang it. Okay. 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 Kind of almost forgot how to do the feathers. Okay. Let's see. Okay, how did I draw her? Okay. Okay. What's going on? Alright. Okay. 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 Oh, no, I don't want to zoom out that far. Okay. 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 Let me. What? Okay. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. 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 There you go. This is more difficult than I thought. Okay. Fin 20. Yeah, I'm back. And holy spin. Yeah. I thought I got rid of it. Welcome back. Sad day. Sad day. Let's see. But I'm almost done with this page, though. Well, inking this page. Okay, let me see if I'm missing anything else. Okay. Draw a little. I'm gonna draw a little bit of a crowd back here. Let me just. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay. Gotta think. Or maybe I can not draw some animals and maybe draw the background if I can. Let me refer to back at page 12. Since they'd be around here, I feel like they'd be around here. Yeah, they'd be around here. Okay. Let's see. Okay. I'm gonna try to draw somewhat of this thing. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. There's not a lot going on. Trying to think. Man, backgrounds are difficult. Maybe I could draw a character over here. Character over here. Yeah, I think there's going to be a mass of characters over here to cover this thing. Okay. 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 I don't like my back. I don't like my backgrounds at all. I don't like this at all. But I'll do it. I'll take this as a lesson and grow from it. So time to doodle some background characters. Mm. Okay. Let's see. Okay. 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 Let's see if I can do a little lizard over here. A frog over here. Okay. Let's see. Done. I should try to get in the habit of drawing big things first, and then small things last. Because this is absolutely a small thing. I guess a big thing would be something like. Actually, no. I think after this, I can just do like shapes. Okay, here we go. I don't have all day to work on this. Well, I shouldn't. I do, but I really shouldn't. Try not to like fall too much into perfectionism. So I guess I'm not gonna draw that. So I guess right here I'm gonna draw like a little tree. Have fun with it, you know? Gotta always have fun with it. I shouldn't really get bogged down with the details. I should add whatever I feel is interesting. Too much details will definitely bog down the process. Only unless I'm having fun with it. Drawing all these background characters, I'm having less fun with it now because I just want to get done with this part. You know. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Now I'm having fun. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Okay. Here we go. There we go. Okay. Okay. Cool. Time to draw this tears, the trail of tears. There we go. Okay, let me see. Wait, let me check the thing. Okay. There we go. There we go. Could have drawn the little grass blades. There we go. There we go. Okay, save. That's this page. Nice. Stretch. A little bit of stretch. Because, man, that took a while. Okay, second to last page. Wait a second. Oh, there you go. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Save? No, thank you. Do not save. I'll need the map for this. Okay. Cool. Time for this. This section bleeds. This section bleeds. And this section doesn't. Oh. one tall looking rabbit. Oh, what do you mean this? Oh yeah, you're right. Let me just squish. I think she looks tall because. Let me see if it's because of the ears. Sort of their ears. Let me just squash. Free transform. There we go. Now that looks like a child. Save. Thanks for catching that. Okay. Are you going to see the new Avatar movie? Nah. Are you excited for it? I never really understood the whole hype for Avatar. I just knew it did extremely well for some reason. So, like, maybe the advertising was so good for the first movie because every time I hear somebody talk about the first Avatar movie, it's like it's okay. It's just Pocahontas with blue people. You know what I'm saying? But sure. But I'm not gonna see it though. The first one didn't really. I saw the first one, of course, because everybody saw the first one, but it didn't really leave a lasting impact for me. It seems like something you would watch because of the cool fantasy world. Uh, sh- hmm. I guess maybe I can. Maybe there's something I can pull from it. Like I said, I wasn't like the biggest fan. Maybe I can. There's something I could pull for it, but like, there's nothing really about it, especially at first glance, that gave me any interest. Like, genres don't really pull me in that much. I'm more into like, what is this what's this movie supposed to say or whatever. I'm more into like the messaging of a movie and like the messaging and execution of it than like how impressive the set pieces are. But everybody watches movies and just enjoys entertainment for their own little purposes. I remember I had an associate try to sell me on like some anime, and like the way that they try to sell me on it was just telling me like the cool things that happens, and I'm like, I can just watch literally anything, and I guarantee cool things will happen in that anime as well. I'm just more interested in seeing like what's so special about a certain world. So special about like whether was the director or the writer trying to say instead of just showing me cool things, jiggling keys. Wait, hold on. Wait a second. Okay. And this is the tree. The tree of something. And it has a burrow. Or whatever. Such an unconventional tree design that this is. Let's see. Every rock needs a friend. Gotta draw some flowers too. Every flower needs a friend. Ooh, maybe a little mushroom right here. Might draw some more detail when it comes to this tree. Haven't drawn environments in a while. Ever since I started this part of the whatchamacallit of the pilot. Which is fair because it was more character focused anyway. Let me draw the hand. So I think this is the right hand I'm going to be drawing. Coming from the deep. I can't remember from the. Oh wait, I was gonna say I can't remember the last movie I seen, off the top of my head. I think the last two movies that I've seen were both One Piece movies. I saw One Piece Red in theaters. Nice. And I was like in the middle of watching Z on Netflix. And I'm just trying to get back into like playing video games because I still have a large like back catalog of PC games I want to get through. All right, that's a good hand. In the way that you first see a silhouette of Ruth, the little chicken girl, crying into the woods. She's like, "Ah, man, why is everybody so mean to me?" And there she is. Should I draw her a little bit bigger? Enlarge. Enhance. I'm gonna make it a lot bigger. Yeah, I feel like that's good. Now all this is jaggy. A lot of sad chickens in your drawings. It's just her. She's the only sad chicken. She's the only one. She's the only one that is sad. And plus, this is only for what, 20 pages? Wait, no, only for like what, 15 pages? Not even that. 12, 10. 10? Yeah, it's like 10 pages of her being sad. Not even, actually less than that. Probably 8. But it'll all make sense when I add the dialogue. It'll all make sense. Okay, let's see. After this, she'll stop being sad. It's a promise. Because she's gonna make a friend real soon. Okay, that's a better one. I don't need this. I don't need this layer. If there's anything I need less of in this comic, is layers. I need to make everything on one layer. Okay, let's see, how am I gonna stylize this? Okay, I can draw a bush here. Some foliage. And a tree's gonna be here. The horizon's gonna be like around over here. Maybe I should like draw her like somewhere over here. Cause she's at like an interesting angle. That'll point her away from the vantage point. there's trees. Over here. Draw the branches like that. Wonder if there's any simpler way to draw the trees. Okay, that's a bush. I'm gonna maybe draw another bush around here. Maybe another twig, maybe twig. A baby tree. Amongst all the mature ones. Maybe I can draw a fallen tree. Because those are always interesting to look at. I just like going out in the creek and seeing like things happen. Actually, no, that's too clean of a cut. I want it to look like it fell by happenstance. It was just rotting and decaying. It just fell by happenstance. Nature and all that. But I want other trees to kind of cover it up. What other foliage are out in nature? What other plants are there? Can I draw? Oh yeah, like moss. Remember moss exists? Yeah, I remember moss. I remember that one rumor that people said that moss only grew in the north. I also can't forget drawing grass. Might be like some patches of rubble, maybe. I'm so late. TF. I appreciate you coming here anyway. Welcome to the chat, Proxy. I am drawing the chicken and the rabbit girl meeting. They finally assemble. New lore. Nah. Me? What do you mean by yeah? What do you mean by new lore? Like their school was pretty close to this section. I think I call it little. This place right now here, I call it Little Nature. Because this is very reminiscent of just just very reminiscent of nature. Just untouched, like unadulterated life or whatever. I think this is like where most of the critters live. Well, a lot of the anthro chimeras would probably be living in the places that reside in like that looks like buildings and whatnot. While critters, they can live there, but they reside in little nature, which is like this place. Wait, let me see if I can pull up whatchamacallit. Page 12. Let me see if I can pull up page 12, or I would like to call the map. So, we started off over here. No. Color. We started off over here. And then we went over here. And we stayed over here for the part for the chicken the chicken part of the whatchamacallit. And we stayed over here for the chicken part of the story. And then Ruth, the chicken girl, she ran over here, and this section over here is little nature. And as you can see, Sarah, rabbit girl, over here, the tunnel that she went through, the tunnel that she went through ends up over here. But it's also very interesting because we start off in this cave. Well, this is. I guess I should show this instead. In this, because like the double page spread is just a peek outside the cave, like inside the cave. This is more interesting. So we start from this cave, and then we return to this cave. And from this cave, she goes in, and she comes out here. Yeah. Now that's the that's the play-by-play of what's going down. I want to draw more insects, but I can't. But I feel like that's going to be a bit claustrophobic. Okay. When is the tyrannical tortoise warlord known as Sun Tzu gonna invade little nature and become the ruling authority for 2 seconds before he is caught by the police, and he is very slow due to being a tortoise? I don't know. That's gonna be in a. It's gonna be a background arc, maybe. You know, like if you ever read the manga One Piece, one thing that I do like about what he does is that he has like little mini arcs, but they're only shown in like in the chapter covers. I can do something like that. Like in chapter 5, it shows a little Sun. What was it? It shows Sun Tzu, and then chapter 6, he tries to invade, and then chapter 7, he is thwarted, and it's all canon. I was thinking about like using that for the lore. Not for the lore, but like for explaining the mythology of these characters. Yeah, for exploring the mythology of these characters. But I was like, but then I had another thought of I think it would just be better if I just turn it into like a musical. Like in like the characters would just it's got like a drama, a musical drama, whatever, a theater drama. I mean, where all the characters want to be part of all the main characters are children and they want to be part of the play for their own little reasons. And as like as the play progresses, it will like show what a juxtaposition of like what they want of like what the chimeras are kind of made to do, and like where how they are living it out. It's like expectations versus reality. That's what I think. There's my little headcanon fanfic I just made. I appreciate your fanfics. They're really nice. I do like them. I do like your fanfics. Actually, since that tree broken, I think this branch would either prop it up or just be broken along with it. That's how trees work, right? I'm not a tree expert. Every great story needs some. Aw, I appreciate it. I think this tree. I think this tree might need a little bit more bark texture. Let's see. I do like this 3 sequence. It has a really distinct motion to it. Like she just pops out, puts her head back, and then bam. Funny enough, this I didn't plan to have this panel. This panel was like a last minute addition because um yeah, this panel was a last minute addition because it just started off with this like with these panels right here. And when I was looking back at it, I was like, wow, there is absolutely no visual communication that she ran into Little Nature. Let me just add this one panel, this one establishing panel, and hope I can bridge that information gap. Like a lot of things can be lost in high. I think that's why it's really important to uh, work work on your stuff in segments. Because if you just go from A to B straight, go straight from A to B, like there's gonna be more stuff that can be easily fixed but overlooked. I feel like there's always gonna be something like that, but doing this way, doing it this way will step by step process. It'll give your eyes a rest, and you can just look over with a fresh pair of eyes. And plus, you'll probably learn more things like throughout the way, on the way, and you can just be like, oh yeah, sick. I can just add this. You know what I'm saying? Are you seeing what I'm saying? What's a big flower that I could draw? I want to draw some vines. I think vines would be pretty cool. I still need to think about how how they would feed. Like, yes, they know they eat each other. They do know that they eat each other, and they're like pretty much okay with that. But I don't know if they would hunt each other per se. And I don't know if there's gonna be like feral animals, feral critters, um, roaming around. I know there are going to be like hunting sections. Like I feel like I always imagine like in this area. This is like a mall area. I feel like this would be like a mall area, and there would be like little stores in this kind of mall area where overseers provide like feral animals for predators to hunt. Well, like for both sport and to like eat, and to like eat if they want to. It's kind of like fishing in a way. Well, fishing is hunting, I suppose. Look at Timmy, you lost a lottery, time to die. Yeah, I guess they like in a society like this, they would regulate hunting. Like there are like would be like yes hunting zones, like hunt zones. If there were like wildlife that would be everywhere, I think that would be more for a place like Meadow, or I imagine it being like a large sprawled out like flatland, where there's a lot of like agriculture. I think in Meadow there might be feral animals, whatever. I imagine like the whatchamacallit, the culture of Meadow is that everybody there, they just have a lot of kids. They have like big families and lots of kids. So and like kind of the result of that kind of behavior is they like when they have a lot of kids, that means a lot of well, how would I say this? A lot of offspring would die, kind of like either by circumstance or just by by nature, or suppose. I have an idea. Add some cruelty for the world building. Have illegal underground gator like pits, but they're like these large chunks of forest. They let out animals only for them to be winter. Those who want prey. I imagine something like that could happen in this world. But like the funny thing is, that's kind of like what I was talking about with like they're having little hunting parts. Like the only difference between my idea and that idea is that it's illegal. Because the way I imagine in my mind, there is literally just that, but it's legal. It's not underground because the overseers are like, oh yeah, you're animals, whatever. Yeah, you're animals, and you're kind of like you're animals. So you like this is what you guys do in the wild. So if you guys are okay with this, then go ahead by all means. Like just don't like whatever prevents the society from going into chaos, they're not gonna force. I don't think they would like strictly force anything that'll seed kind of mistrust between each other, between like all the different animals, and that's kind of why like they all like separate them amongst themselves. Like even in Harmony, where the whole idea is like everybody, all the chimeras be in one big melting pot.
they still have segregated, they segregate themselves in areas.
I think that hunting would be taboo, as it's killing another member of your species, like cattle and stuff. That's already killed for food. It's normal in that society, but hunting down other chimeras wouldn't feel morally justified, in my opinion. Hmm. Hmm. But that really makes you think, like, why are things taboo? Like there's has to be like a metaphysic, like overseers don't care, but how would other chimeras feel? I think what the reason why I would say chimeras probably wouldn't care is because chimeras would probably be used to it. Like you can look through several parts of history where people would live in awful conditions, but the thing about the human spirit is that we can get used to it. We can get used to it. We adapt to it. Like if somebody, oh yeah, we can adapt to it. But I think like if they are like there's that's why I say like they're kind of hunting not per se like not other chimeras but other um but feral animals, because chimeras would see themselves like above animals, and they see themselves as above human, like just general humans like you and me. So when they like hunt other animals, that's okay. But like when I guess you could say okay, so if this is like killing another chimeras, like hunting other chimeras, yeah, that would be wrong, because all chimeras are seen they see themselves as equals. Like they're all like everybody's equal under. I think I put it. I hate quoting myself because that sounds corny. But all chimeras seeing them sucks to be them. We are 3D. Yeah. um, I say like chimeras within their mythology. All chimeras are equals under the sun, right? So and like hunting would only be I guess I'm world building on the spot. Hunting would be preferable if hunting other chimeras would be preferable if they uh if it's an individual that as like the society as a whole are okay with hunting or killing. I think that's good. I think that's an arc. Uh, uh, that's an arc that I have in the future. But like, no, like there are like these characters, chimeras. They have human aspects and they also have animal aspects. So there's some things that like we may see as cruel and unusual, but to them, that's just their culture, and they're okay with it. Like some things might sound backwards, but like if it's okay with if they see no problem with it, then they will act like they won't don't have a problem with it. Yeah, it's just like they know they eat each other, but like they can't just go around like kill like they just can't go around killing like their neighbor when they're hungry, because there needs to be like some sort of yeah. I guess I can do that. They can't go around killing their neighbors whenever they feel hungry, because there needs to be some sort of trust within the society.
Yes, Chuck. Sorry, bitch, you're late yesterday. I was carrying some ox yesterday. You were close. Absolutely. Absolutely. I think that kind of reminds me of like how I imagine like how they would deal with death, especially in like Meadow, since everybody in Meadow usually come from big families. And like if a family member die, it wouldn't be too out of the ordinary to hear a conversation to go like, "Hey man, my seventh daughter just died. Like my 10th daughter just died," and they're like, "Oh man, I'm so sorry." Like yeah, it just happens, but I just want to let you know, we already have her stuff, so we're gonna like if you want to like eat the body, that's I'll let you have it. They're like, "Oh really? Are you sure about that?" Yeah, man, go ahead. I'm like, oh man, thanks. It's like I promise you, there's not gonna be a single trace of her left. Like we will honor her. Like I imagine like something like that would go down. Like not a single bone will go to waste. Type deal. She was tasty though, right? Yeah, so I guess they would be very like they would be this would be somewhat of a vulture society. Well, they don't usually hunt. There will be areas for them to be able to hunt, but like everything there would be everything would be there would be like curated or just looked over by overseers to make sure like the animals that they are hunting are just feral animals. Like stuff like that, stuff like in Meadow, where there are just huge, like a big area, but like huge populations. Like when you have that, people will just do what they're not supposed to be doing, and then just die on happenstance. And the parents are like, "Shoot, 20th child died. Dang, dang, man. Someone needs. I need to keep I need to keep a leash on these kids." And like, it's so funny because like I think it like if any culture would have like that backwoods like southern hick mentality, it probably would be like people from Meadow. Backwater like stereotype, it would probably be people from Meadow. Unless one specific Chimera is a big a hole, so overseers accidentally shot him, shot him into the hunting journey as prey. That is a very interesting idea. Like they would like in Meadow they would have hunting tournaments. And that would be like and like one of the that would be like a also cool subplot. I think that would be like a cool subplot of a character that's a feral chimera, uh, just getting like having their sash ripped from them, so they look like uh, have their sash ripped from them or whatever, or like probably just battered and abused to be a mute, whatever. and they're just shoved into like a meadow tournament. I feel like that feels like that has like some sort of environmentalist message, but it really doesn't. It's like, oh, killing animals is like killing one of our own. Like, nah, no, it's not. Shut up. How did that happen? Yeah, overseers would be on that kind of. They would be on that clock, on that train. Let me see if I can draw some moss on here. That's detail. Totally, I shouldn't get into detail. Let's see if I can. I want the sky to be like covered in trees. Be covered in leaves. Like you don't know like where it ends, where it begins, where it overlaps. It's just trees. Like a dense forest. I bet I bet Joni's wait. Overseers in the main booth be like, I bet Tony dying first. No, it's gonna be Gerald while watching the tourney. Oh yeah, absolutely. Like overseers uh do like to not associate well associate and just see what the chimeras are doing. They only step in when things get kind of when things aren't really going as they like. I also think it would be interesting to have like have like our herbivores be hunters as well. I mean, like every chimera is an omnivore, so like it'd be like one of those visuals that'd be so weird to see, like like a gazelle hunting other gazelles or something like that. I think like I think it'll be like a very hard thing to look at, but it doesn't seem too out of place because humans will just commit like countless atrocities on each other for like absolutely less. An animal, yeah, humans and animals will just do stuff like that. They will not care for fun. Like hunting is for everyone. I imagine that there would be feral Chimera sympathizers. No, not just feral Chimera sympathizers, but just like since empathy is a trait that we have. I'm sure like there will be chimeras that'd be like, this is bad. You're killing your own kind, and like other chimeras are like, yeah, whatever. Like I think the overseers were just like there would always be like some sort of protest going on, like at tournaments. Like overseers let it happen. Like if something goes bad, I think the overseers would just have enough of the foreknowledge to know like if someone's gonna try something, they'd be there to stop it, like way before it happens. Like on some Minority Report type business. Oh wait, shoot! I keep zooming out way too much. That is not what I want to do. Okay. Let me draw some trees to like prop up this thing. Are overseers like stronger than chimeras in combat, or do they have other methods to stop them from doing whatever they want to do? Yeah, they have other methods. Overseers are just humans, but they have technology. Well, I think that was a spoiler, but hey, hey, don't go around telling people. I suppose. I cast gun. I think they're more creative than that. They're way more creative than that. Alrighty, they were human. Okay, cool. Like they have ways for like social and like mind manipulation. Like fear is only is like one of many tactics that they use, but they don't really use fear that much. A lot of it's like mind and emotional manipulation. I manipulate your brain matter all over the walls. Yeah, basically. Still like that type beat. I want to draw some. I guess I'll just draw like this. Because I don't know what to draw when it comes to. So messy. There we go. Yeah, she's deep in the woods now. But yeah, I since I haven't really explained how they eat in this society yet, I still have room to bounce around ideas. But right now, I do feel like they would. It just feels natural to have like a bunch of critters or whatever, being feral, but that can easily, very easily, cause disruption and like unjust unjust killings and accidental killings. I think that's all. Actually, no. I think what I can do is probably do have critters going around, failed critters, and like the critters that don't have sashes. Because like the thing about feral animals is that feral animals they wouldn't have sashes. Like a sash would be kind of a visual indicator of hey this is a chimera, don't eat them. And not only that, clothes would be like a really big indicator. Honestly, yeah, clothes would be the biggest, if not the only, like an indicator that there wouldn't be. You literally cannot eat eat a chimera and not know it's a chimera if it does have clothes on. You know, by then, you would that would just be murder. Like, hey, you should have known. Like this person was clothed. They even have their own sash. They had all the hallmarks of being a chimera, but you just goofed up this time, dog. Do they go to chimera jail if they kill someone? Uh, yeah, I suppose. I don't see a reason why they wouldn't. Like, if they do repeat offenses, then yeah, public execution is a thing. Like, yeah, public execution is a thing. I would imagine. If not, actually no, I don't think they do public execution. They just execute them, and then give then ship the body to Meadow for processing or whatever. For processing, and then kind of is shipped in with the whole other meat piles of food. Yeah, there are jails for people who just who messed up, but repeat offenders, repeat offenders, they would give the death penalty. Oh, that'd be cool. I give the body to the victim's family for it to be consumed. I like that. That seems very on brand of the chimera, of chimeras. Because I think I already said. No, I don't think I have said this. The attitude of eating evil people is using. It's they are aware. They can't really understand I don't think they understand proteins or whatever. They probably do, but their society way of thinking about it is that everybody has energy, and that energy is neutral, and certain people just use that energy to make a more imperfect society. So the proper way isn't to kill them and waste their body, but harness their energy to create that more perfect society. Because yeah, you can bury it and give it to the worms for whatever reason, and let it decay. But give it to the people. But it's better if you to give it to the people who can make the society better. Consume their chakras to become Hokage. Yeah, or kind of Soul Eater, or something like that. I don't know. Man, I have not stepped foot in a forest in a while. I don't even know what else are in the outside other than trees, bushes, sometimes plants and rocks. Okay, there we go. That's a large amalgamation of stuff. Let me draw like some grass. Maybe some flowers. Maybe some berries. Yeah. Then you have that hand. Okay, now let me just divide this. One, two. I think an interesting thing. Every time when someone meet each other, they would always assume they know where they're from. Usually, like if you're a mammal, people will assume you come from Meadow. Or if you're a bird, they assume you come from Aviera. That's a small little detail I had in my head. And I don't think it would be like a racial thing. It'd just be like, oh yeah, that's where you're from, right? Because there's a lot of you people there. Let's see. Let's see. This is like the second to last page of this part of the story. And that's going to be so cool. Like the third part starts off with a little bit of action, but then it just goes back to talking. And like that's gonna be like that little bit of action is gonna be the only action part of the entire pilot. There's a couple of punching and kicking. Since it's gonna be a little bit of that, I should plan it. I should plan it out the best that I can. Because I do like me some cool action sequences. One, two, just done. Let me put some blades of grass over her chin. That's her shoulder. I mean, some part of her body, her upper body. Crawling out of that burrow. After who knows how long. She's been outside, not attending school. Spending her time adventuring. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense. This makes more sense. I had an urge to draw a character for my story they won't get to write about in a long time. Nice. Go ahead. Did you do it already? Did you draw that character? I mean, it's cool to do that, to document how long you had this character rattling around in your brain. Post sketching. Okay. Man, I almost forgot about how her shirt looks. How her outfit looks, goodness. I mean, it's not bad for the first one that I made. Not bad for sort of not knowing what I'm doing. Okay. How much time? I got 5 minutes left. Holy crap. This went by fast. One, two. Like that part's gonna be completely pitch. Oh shoot! No, not like that. Completely pitch black. Let me see. There gotta be some sections of her body that's gonna be popping out. I'm gonna put it over here. This is gonna be her delts, her triceps, and then her bicep is like right here, something like that. And her hand is over here, pushing against the ground. Basically, this is it. Basically, this is the mercenary / one of the Imperial Knights of the Eastern Empire. It was also one of the strongest characters in the entire series due to her history. Nice. And she's not gonna be important to the, well, she is important to the plot, but she's not gonna show up in a long time. Okay, let's see. So yeah, not for a while. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I cannot believe I'm almost done with this part already. Well, like, actually I can because it's been taking so long. It's been taking forever. And I mostly blame the crowd shots. Man, I hate crowd shots. Me and my homies hate crowd shots. Suck. Me and all my homies hate crowd shots. No wonder why anime always like make them CG. Like that is too much. Cool idea, but that's just too much. Okay. After I draw this hand, I think the deltoid should be like a little bit lower. Maybe. Man, my homies hate crowd shots. Anyway, let me just do this. Put the grass in between her fingers. Actually, yeah. I think I will. What is that? Okay, let me think real quick. Let me go back to this panel. Yeah, that was good. Bye bye, since you're ending right now. Alright. Thanks for coming out, Proxy. Thanks for talking. Thanks for listening. I highly appreciate it. Take care.